Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. Okay, so a Russian Cleric gets horribly awry. New card, it's quite good. Knight of the White Orchid. I was going to say, if this gets countered, he's in a really bad spot. Okay, he did have a land. He was just waiting to be able to use the Knight, a Russian Cleric. So mono white versus what appears to be blue and white control. And for some reason, these lands don't have any art. So blue and white most likely control versus, what is this? White weenie? Fifth land. Another prairie stream. And suspension field to get rid of the Russian cleric. When it enters the battlefield. A morph. In white. It gets cancelled, never mind. Watcher of the Roost. Haven't seen anybody play that one before. 2/1 flyer, gain 1 or gain 2 life when it flips. Not a megamorph though. 2/1 flyer for 3. I have to say though, the reveal a white card in your hand morph is not bad. You pay the same amount of mana to play it as you do to morph it, and then the unmorphing is practically free. So is this a white life gain deck? I mean, he's doing a pretty good job of taking down the control player's life total. But he did play a swamp, which intrigues me. So is it so I guess it's Esper control. Quarantine field. For 1. Exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Wow. I don't know if that was worth it, but we'll see. And delve for dig through time. And that's the interesting thing about having a blue and black playing deck is, you know, I have no idea what delve card that they're going to go for. Because Blue and black use Delve the most. Uh, Black has Tassiger and Murderous Cut and oh, what was that guy called? Gurmag Angler. Is there another one that I'm missing? And then blue has Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time. With blue, it's pretty simple, one or the other. Black is a little harder to pin down, but, typically it's Murderous Cut. With blue and black, he could have played any of the above. Hmm. 7 mana open on both sides. Swinging in for 3 more. No response. Is he just gonna peck you to death? 3 points at a time? I mean, 4 cards in hand, 7 mana, you have to be able to do something. Ojutai's Command. Draw a card and gain 4 life. Well, that slows down his progress, and might have gotten you a card you need. What else can Ojutai's Command do? Return target creature card to convert a mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Counter target creature spell. Planar Outburst. Destroy all non-land creatures. Let's see. 8 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was 1 mana short from using the Awaken. Morph? Another Watcher of the Roost, or maybe, more traditional plays like the Hidden Dragon Slayer. I have to say, I'm still not sold on the Awaken ability at all. In most cases, I look at cards that have Awaken on them, and in my mind, I see this is a waste. Ooh, Dragon Lord Ojutai. Now, with Planar Outburst, if you have freaking 8 mana open and you're killing all creatures, sure, why not? I mean, this game is, I want to say, is working perfectly for the Awaken cards. Archangel of Tides. 2 mana open. What is it? Oh, I was going to say, maybe Horribly Awry? Wouldn't have been a bad choice. So, he has to pay 1 for each attacking creature. Which, at this point, isn't that hard. He also has... That's the thing. He could have Hidden Dragon Slayer, which would be both flavor-wise and... Oh, Quarantine Field. I was going to say, flavor-wise and strategy-wise would be the perfect card. Because it would be able to kill Dragon Lord Ojutai as soon as he attacks. And no flip. Makes me wonder what that card is. I mean, if it was a Watcher, I would have flipped it just to deny him the brainstorm. If it was Hidden Dragon Slayer, there would have been no reason not to flip it. Retreat to Coral Helm. Tap or untap target creature, scry 1. Okay. I have to say, this game is pretty much in the control player's hands now. I don't really see a scenario where the mono-white player comes out with a win. Felidar Sovereign. So it is a life gain deck. I know I posted a video, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? No, it had to have been a week ago, where I saw another player doing a life gain deck, and I liked the way it looked, even though he lost horribly. But, you know, I was intrigued by the possibility. This guy's deck is different, but I have to say, honestly, I don't see that it's good enough. I mean, if your trump card is Felidar Sovereign, you need more life gain than this. And I have to say, this Retreat to Coralhelm is a very good card to have with Dragon Lord Ojutai. It minimizes the risk to the Dragon Lord. Stasis Snare. Exile target creature an opponent controls until Stasis Snare leaves play. And he concedes. And it was a Watcher. Ojutai. So, Mastery of the Unseen. Now, something I was thinking about was I know for a fact that Hidden Dragon Slayer has lifelink. So, in my honest opinion, I would have those main deck instead of the Watchers. Unless you have a way of flipping a card down, which there might be, I don't know. I'm still trying to get a grasp of the new standard. You know, I don't know all the cards. But if there isn't, then there really isn't a reason to have that card in your deck. You know, a 2 life gain isn't that good. A Roshan Cleric is 2 mana, gains you 3 life. It is objectively better than the Watcher. So, toss them out, throw in the Hidden Dragon Slayer, that way you have the artillery to take down a dragon when it comes along. Or an equally large creature. And then on top of that, he has lifelink, which works perfectly with your theme. Seriously, he has 4 mana open. Is he just gonna ride the Mastery of the Unseen train? I mean, it could work. I highly doubt it, though. And there's the first manifest. Yeah, the real sticking point for this deck, though, is against a deck like that, the guy has board clear. If he clears your board, you're done. Though with Mastery of the Unseen, you have a little bit of resilience. Stasis Snare. Takes out the Manifest token, which was a Plains. Let's see, he doesn't have any black mana other than the Shambling. Oh no, he does. Sunken Hollow. Infinite Obliteration. Name a creature card, search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. Then that player shuffles his or her library. He chooses, or he's choosing right now. What is he gonna pick? There's only a couple of creatures that we've actually seen from this guy. So he picks Felidar Sovereign, which is pretty much the whole point of this guy's deck. So 3 exiled. 4. He did have 4 copies. Now your deck is pretty much white weenie with life gain. So you need to start bashing him in the face. Four more turns of that and he'll win. But you and I both know that this is only going to end one way. This mono white deck is completely outclassed. Manifest! You know, you could animate your Shambling Vent and block one of the 2/2s. Which is what he was going to do. So he'll take a total of 1 damage. And Pilgrim's Eye, which will get him another Plains. Which really won't help him all that much. So, the Esper control deck. So far, the finisher that we've seen from him is Dragon Lord Ojutai. But since he's running those colors, he could have Dragon Lord Silumgar. Let's see. There's no black and white Dragon Lord. So he could have Silumgars, he could have Ojutais, but there's plenty of other things that he could have, it's just we haven't seen anything. Ojutai's command. Gain 4, draw a card. Just like in the last game. Buy him a little time, and maybe draw him a card that he needs. Manifest. He needs an anthem type of effect. Not that he'd ever be able to get it on the field because the guy's running control. Erase. Exile target enchantment. I guess, why not? It gets you back a land. Sacrifices the polluted delta. Are you going to counter it? Because I highly doubt it. Oh! Prove me wrong. Scatter to the winds with Awaken. Oh. They're +1/+1 counters. It threw me for a second. I was like, why would you do that? He wouldn't have lifelink unless you activate him. Now he'll be a 5/6 with lifelink. Another Mastery of the Unseen, only with, in my opinion, better art. And a morph. I have to say, he is in a little bit of trouble. I may have been wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not really. If he activates this, he'll gain 5. He can block and kill something. And at most he'll take 6, which will translate into taking 1 damage. So strategically, attacking with the 2 Pilgrim's Eyes is actually the best idea. It's down to 8. And delving. Dig through time? Dig through time. And complete disregard to get rid of the morph, which is most likely the Watcher. No, it's a Hidden Dragon Slayer. He does have Hidden Dragon Slayer in his deck. Okay. That was actually a really good play, picking the morph. You have to have something. 6 cards in hand, 8 mana. If he had that, oh, what the hell is that card called? The board clear that has Awaken. That would be sick and wrong. He would clear the board and have 2 lands to attack with. Alright, Mastery of the Unseen. Manifest again. This match is taking a really long time. Utter End. Oh, why'd you pick the one with the good art? But he can't activate Shambling Vent without tapping Shambling Vent. Blighted Step. Sacrifice, you gain 2 life for each creature you control. And Ojutai's command. Gain 4 life, counter target creature spell. He's swinging all out. 2, 4, 6, 8. Takes him down to 4. Throws down a morph. Dragon Slayer takes 3 mana to unmorph, right? Yeah. This is an interesting situation. If he attacks with this, he'll gain 5 life, put him up to 9. And then he'll die. Unless he clears the board. Also, he's down to 6.5 minutes on his clock. So even if he loses this game, he's going to be in a world of trouble in the 3rd game. Which, to be honest, I don't think I'm even going to do because this video is already really long. So he flipped the Watcher, gained 2 life. Swinging in for 4 flying. And congratulations, you upset my prediction. You actually won a game. So I'm going to end the video there because this took way too long. So that was Esper Control versus Mono White life gain. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.